opened his eyes. And when God opened his eyes, he saw the chariots that were on their side. And so the chariots that were on their side were great, were huge than the enemy. When God opened the eyes of the servant of Elisha, that's when he saw the greatness of God. You cannot see, you cannot have the right perception if your eyes are already, if you are blind. For you to see and to have the right perception, you need to open your ears and eyes so that you may see what you ought to see. So my brother, my sister, and when we continue, that's in the book of Samuel. until God opened the eyes of the servant, of that servant. That's when he was able. That is when he was able to make a good, to trust in God. But before that, he was not in a position to trust in God. But before that, he had the spirit of fear was in him. So let us have and develop trust in God. See the greatness of God. We can only make it in life when we see great as a great God. We can only succeed when we see God as Jehovah Yahweh. We can only succeed and prosper if we have faith in God and believe that gold and silver are from him and he is everything. But if we belittle our God and we make the devil and Satan to be a huge thing and a great thing, then we will not succeed. We'll keep crying always. Now, why does perception matter in our lives? Perception matters because it shapes our emotion. If you perceive something to be rude, or if you perceive a certain text to be rude, then you are going to develop and to be angry, to have anger in you. So the way you perceive, the way you see, it will bring, your perception will cause you to develop into something. So perception helps you to make and forms your emotion. Secondly, your perception shapes your decision. You will only make your decision depending, oh my, you will only make your perception depending on how, whatever you have seen or whatever you have heard or whatever you felt, how you felt it. But your decision depends with, your perception will depend with your decision. So, whatever you saw. So, perception shapes our decisions. In the book of Numbers we read, Numbers chapter 13 verse 30 to 33. The two leaders, Caleb and Joshua, were of positive mind. They saw the greatness of God. But the other 10, their perception was that they cannot make it. Now they cursed division in the whole camp of the Israelites. There is a lot of divisions in the church, in our society, in our family, because each and every person in our family or in the church has a different perception. If you are a leader and you have a wrong perception and your perception is not good, is wrong, you will cause and bring